Hi, second grade. Welcome back to another Foundations lesson with Mrs. Jones. Today we are doing Unit 7, Week 3, Day 1. Let's go ahead and start with our drill sounds. But before we get started, you will need something to write with and to write on if you have it available. So if you have paper and a pencil, paper and a pen, marker, crayon, and if you don't have anything, that's okay too. You can just skywrite with us. You can write on your table or your carpet, wherever your learning is, but we will be doing some writing today. So go ahead and pause this video and get what you need to be successful. All right, let's get started with drill sounds. So we're going to do our suffixes, and we have been just looking at the suffixes and reading it, and this time I want you to think about what the suffix means when we give it to a base word. So if we have suffix ER, that says what? Right, What does mean? Like smaller. So it does mean that you're only comparing two things. So like the pencil and the ruler. The ruler is longer than the pencil. Now we have suffix est that says, right, est. What does est mean? Like you, oh no, I was gonna give you one that wouldn't make sense. Silly, silly, silly. I was gonna say you have the best teacher, but est is not a suffix because b is not a word. So what if we said your teacher is the tallest in your class? What would that word mean if we added est to it? It is another comparing, but we are comparing three or more things. Our next suffix is FUL. What does FUL say? Right, full. What does suffix full mean? If you said suffix full means having or being full of something, that would be right. Like, wow, that was a really colorful picture, meaning it was full of color. Okay, and our last one is suffix LESS, and that means what? Right, it says less, and it means not having something. So if I said I'm pencil-less, means I don't have any pencils. Okay, let's move on to our new learning. We have some new trick words, and maybe you remember these from when we were in school. If not, then this is great. We're going to go ahead and learn. This word is night. Say it. Right. What's tricky about this word? Do you know? It's this long I sound. Normally, we know long I is just I consonant E, and that's it. But long I says IGH in this word. So what's this word? Right. Let's go ahead and skywrite it. NIGHT spells, right, night. Our next trick word is carry. What's the word? Carry. Do you know why this would be a trick word? It's a trick word because when you see this AR in the middle, we know AR says R. So if you didn't know this was a trick word, you would sound it out as R-E, carry. That's not right. So this word is carry. That AR is tricky. Let's go ahead and skywrite it. Fingers up, ready to go. C-A-R-R-Y. Spells? Right, carry. Our last trick word is something. What was that word? Right, something. Do you know why this is a trick word? If you said because the word some is spelled O consonant E, you are correct. If we were following our regular spelling rules, we would say something. And when you hear it, you would think that I would need to put a U here, but that's not the case. That's why this is a tricky word. So this word is what? Right, something. Let's go ahead and skywrite it. Elbows up, ready to go. SOMETHING. Spells something. Great work. We're going to go ahead and move into our new learning here. So we're going to learn about our suffixes Y, ly, and ty. So what does suffix y mean? When we add a y to the end of a word, it describes someone or something. So I have this base word here. Can you read that base word for me? If you said ch, I, chill, you were right. If you have a chill, you're just like a little bit cold, right? It's a little bit cold outside. So when we add a Y at the end, it becomes chill-y. Whenever we have suffix Y, it makes that E sound. It makes what sound? Right, long E. So I have my picture here. Someone is chilly. Okay, let's practice reading our Y words. You ready? What word do you think that is? If you said fluffy, you are correct. Let's get ready for the next one. Let me give you about 10 seconds to go ahead and try and read this. You said lumpy. Nice work. It's this word. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to try and read this. You said sticky. Great work. We have 2 more suffix Y words. Can you read this word? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Right, bravely. And last word, ooh, this is tricky. tidy. And we can't have E and Y together to make that E sound, which is why there's no E here. Okay, so now what does suffix ty mean? When you add ty to a word, it tells you how to do something or a number you can count by 10. So we have all of our 10 numbers here, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and you can't see here, but it says 90. All of them end in that suffix ty. Now on to the little bit more interesting thing. It tells you how something is. So I have a word here. What word do I have here? If you said I have the word safe, you are right. Safe is a feeling we have, right? We know we need to be safe. We need to do things to keep ourselves safe. If I add suffix ty to safe, it becomes safety. Which word does it become? Right, safety. It tells us how something is. So we have to have safety at home right now. All right, and our last suffix, what does suffix ly mean? When we add suffix ly to a word, it turns the word from a noun, like a person, place, thing, or feeling, into an adjective or a describing word. So it turns like a feeling into a describing word. What base word do I have here? You said I had the base word brave. You're right. You're brave. You might be brave when you have to get a shot, right? And now I'm going to add the word bravely. So a feeling, brave, into a describing word, bravely. The kid walked bravely on the rope. It's telling how the kid is walking. All right. So now's the time to get your paper and your pencil or pen, crayon, marker, color, pencil, whatever you have, and we are going to be doing our dictation. Whenever we do dictation, we always say, I say, you say, so you echo, we tap sounds, spell it, and then we write it. Get ready. So our first word is grumpy. Say it. Grumpy. Let's get ready to tap. 3, 2, 1. G, p, e, grumpy. So I heard that suffix y in there. What's our base word? Right, grump. So let's tap that. G, e. Let's spell it. Grumpy. Write it. Grumpy. I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds and then we're going to move on. Okay, our next word is admire. Fingers up, ready to go. Admire. Let's spell it. A-D-M-I-R-E. Admire. Let's write it. A-D-M-I-R-E. Admire. Okay, 3 more to go. Our next word is wildly. Do you hear a suffix in that word? I heard suffix ly. L-Y. So if our word is wildly, our word is wildly. What is our base word? Our base word is wild. Let's tap out wild. 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 Ooh, that was tricky. Let's spell it. W or W-I-L-D-L-Y. Let's write it. W-I-L-D. I-L-D and suffix L-Y. Wildly. W-I-L-D-L-Y. Nice work. I have another tricky one for you. Are you ready? I know you could do it. Our word is included. Our word is included. I hear an ending on there. I hear a suffix. I hear the ending included, d. So I know d means that there's an ed at the end. What is our base word then? Included. Right, include. So let's tap that. I, n, k, u, d. Include. Let's spell it. I-N-C-L-U-D-E. I heard that ooh, include. Let's write it. I-N-C-L-U-D-E. And I know because I have that super silent E at the end, and I hear that D sound, I'm not going to write another E-D. I'm just going to keep that one E and put a D on the end. So I should have I-N-C-L-U-D-E-D. Great work. Last one. 70. Right, 70. Let's go ahead and tap it. Ooh, before we tap it, I hear that T sound. That means we have a suffix there. What's our base word? 70. Right, 7. Let's tap that. S-E-V-E-N. Let's spell it. S-E-V-E-N and suffix T-Y. Right. Let's write it. S-E-V-E-N and suffix what? Right. T-Y. Great job today, second grade. You have dictation in your Google form, and I will see you later on. Bye-bye.